Warning, this show is not intended for audiences under 18. You may hear things like
fuck, shit, loose balls, nugget porn, gerbil enema party,
It's the
a Cleveland
occasional
steam around the chest.
splashes of
And as
whiskey in the
always-
coffee.
You like it when I spank you, don't you?
and now.
It's time to put on those earbuds, misfits, because you don't want your children to hear this shit.
I like to fuck with people
You don't.
physically and mentally. I like to fuck with people physically and mentally.
I like it when I spank you.
You really,
I like it when I
really
spank you,
don't
you?
want to listen to this
I
show
like it, don't you?
if you are highly sensitive to shenanigans, tomfoolery, and straight up-
Bullshit.
well, fine if you want to say it the easy, simple way. I was trying to make the show a little sophisticated.
Yeah, right.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to episode number 155 of a little podcast that we call Uncontrolled Chaos Podcast, or possibly the show where Gary finally admits that he loves me.
Absolutely not.
Well, god damn it, fucking shit. The show's already done. Good night, everybody. I hate this so much. I think, you know what? We're going to have a great show. We're going to have a blast, a couple chuckles and all that shit. And Gary's going to finally open up and share his wholehearted feelings. We're gonna get a little sentimental. But no, it never happens. It never happens. Because, well, let's not forget.
I like to fuck with people physically and mentally.
Yeah. We do not have some people with us. Anna is in, I believe she said Florida, I think.
Oh man,
I think so. I'm like, fucking
lucky her.
Fucking bitch. I saw the pictures that she posted on Facebook and it was like nice.
Take me with her. I want to go to Florida again.
I can hear Nathan. Oh yeah, we all want to. It's like what was it? Like, was it yesterday, Gary, that we got? Was it yesterday that we got snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 3 inches of snow. So yeah, like we're counting down the days until myself, my wife, and my kids go to Florida in March. We can't wait for that. So Anna's not here. Boozy's not here because she is driving home from something. I don't know what.
Her work.
But-
yeah, she's
yeah.
at work.
It was some like dumb shit. Some point, life outside of the show. and all
Chris O'Neill in the house. Fuck you, Chris. We know Florida's awesome. Hey, buddy, what's up?
that. Oh yeah, Florida is fantastic. They don't have the white dandruff from the sky called snow. That's beautiful. I go down to Davenport, Florida. Past 2 years we've done it. It's just been nice. We've got Chris O'Neill in the house. The Ghost is here. Jordan, who is number 2 in the engagement wars this month.
Ah, I'm up
number
your
one-
ass.
Oh,
I'll take you
my.
down. I got took down last month. It won't happen
You
again.
big whore.
And,
And
of course,
Michael in the house.
Michael's here. Jordan's here. We're going to have a great episode. Misfits, if you want to show your support, it's easy peasy, oh so squeezy. You can go to chaospod.net and click on all of the social medias that we're part of. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You can go on there. If you want to leave us a message, you could do so on our Facebook. Just leaving a message there with ideas. We had somebody that I believe Alice that posted on Twitter about us doing a video format for Christmas. Was it, or was it around Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas video format for Christmas.
And that's just not gonna happen because, like, the holiday season's, and like, yes, we're one big, psychologically misunderstood family here on the show. Take Gary, for instance. I swear I used to be normal before I met him. Shut up, Gary.
Oh, yeah, right.
No. But yeah, it's the holiday seasons are coming up, and it's the time of the year where we we spend it with those that we are related to legally or by blood, not by choice. I'm kidding. I love you, Jenny, if you're listening. Of course she's not. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. But if you want to give your ideas for segments or topics that you want to hear our opinions on, then go ahead and do so on Facebook. Alice, I'm gonna ask you, since Gary has completely lost my faith and trust in remembering it. If they want to leave a voicemail, what's the number?
Okay, just a second. Well, I wasn't
God
prepared for
damn
this
it.
shit. Damn it. Give me a minute.
I just posted it.
Did
just-
you?
Look in the comments.
Stubby liked the video. If you want to give us a call, you can leave a voicemail 414-216-3803. I think is the number. Why did I read it verbatim?
See, that ain't even my job. You fucking me up tonight. Now, damn it.
We want to hear from you. We want to hear your opinion. We've got a great show where we're talking about some stupid things that we have experienced. There is a Karen sighting that we're going to share, and so much more. But yeah, like I said, holiday seasons are coming up. Are you both ready for Christmas, for the holidays?
I am ready. I'm on top of shit this year. Yeah, buddy. I'm through. I'm finished.
What about you, Gary?
Done. D-U-N, done.
All right.
There's also an E in the word done, but then again...
No. That's... You remove the E, it's just done.
D-U-N, yeah, done.
Well, I guess it's because I didn't go to public school that I didn't know that.
Well, yeah. They don't do that shit in private school.
No, they don't. They don't.
They spell everything very properly.
Properly. We do it also properly. That's P-R-O-P-E-R-L-Y. I don't give a fuck if I spelled it right or not. The coffee and the whiskey are clearly talking.
Oh, coffee and whiskey. I had coffee and vodka.
You had coffee
earlier.
and whiskey. I had coffee and my peanut butter whiskey because I got to finish that off before I can crack open that bottle of cookies and cream whiskey.
Nice. I had to have coffee earlier. Man, I woke up at 5:30 this morning with a burst of energy and worked my ass off until we went to eat Chinese at lunch. And, of course, I was done for the day when we got through with that.
Don't you just hate that where you're wide awake and you got that burst of energy, not at the right time?
I know.
And then when you need the energy, it's like, happy trails to you.
I did. I zonked out, and when I woke up, I felt worse than I did when I laid down.
Oh, I know. What about you? What about you, Gary?
We're talking about getting up.
Yeah, get up. Don't you hate being wide awake? Early in the morning. Oh wait, you don't wake up early in the morning anymore. You wake
That's
up.
right.
I was up at 4 a.m. this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
What for?
Internal
I had to do
clock.
my hair. I was going to the store.
You had to do your hair? You had to do... Hey, Misfits, Spuds here. If you want to be just like Gary and do your hair, dude, we're trying to get people to come and support the show that are young and hip. The young kids don't say do their hair.
Really? What do they say now?
I don't know. I'm not a...
Well, see, you're not young.
I'm not... Wow. Okay. Fuck you.
You have now entered the old zone.
I have. To the extent where I just wake up, look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, well, that's as best as it's gonna be.
Roll out and go.
I accept it. It was a nice Saturday. Jenny had work today. She volunteered to work, which is fine and dandy. So I had the kids to myself, hence why I'm adding whiskey to the coffee. But it was a nice day. Stayed inside. Went out a couple times to get some things. I don't remember what. Shut up. It's been a long week.
He has definitely entered the old zone when you can't fucking remember what you went out to get today.
I remember that I went into my car and had Bailey in the back seat, and she kept asking me questions, and I zoned out because I was trying to focus. Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Where you're going?
Yeah, sure. Okay, that'll work.
Hey,
What?
do you have a map or do you use MapQuest?
I actually have Google Map on my
Do you know how to
phone.
read a paper map?
Yeah, I do, fucker.
He went to private school. Yeah, he
I went
does.
to private school. I was homeschooled. I was privately taught. I was educated by the what the fuck happened? What was that? Okay. I was privately educated by people that were not properly trained by a college degree. My mom. Yeah, I know how to use a an old school map. I used to use them.
Look at the ghost said you stole him out from Dora the Explorer.
Oh my gosh. By the way, Chris, I do want to thank you for giving each one of us the clap.
Yeah, definitely.
He did 3 claps. If you are listening to the show and want to do so, or if you ever want to listen to us live, the reason why I say that Chris gave us the clap, we're not promoting STDs. There is a gift that is called clap. Alice, do you want to share with people if they tune in every Saturday night?
Oh yeah, if
7
you
p.m.
tune in, yeah, you want to reach right down there into my box on the lower right side, and reach down in that little box on the screen.
Do it!
And you open that little box up, and it's got little gifts you can send to us. Let us know you appreciate we're here. If not, click over there and give us something a little bit better. It says fan club. Those are even better.
Yes, they are. It's just like, we've had a long week, a long, tiring week, and every now and then it's good to get.
Stupid.
Do you all remember?
No, wait.
Do you all remember how fucking stupid the clapper was?
No, that was good. That was smart.
No, the clapper. This is how stupid. And I've told this before.
Yeah.
When Jenny and I were first married, we got the clapper in our room. A light, or did we hook it up to the TV? And
the TV.
Yeah. We're going to bed. We're going to bed. And the TV's off. It was smart. Shut up, Gary. It was not my idea. It was Jenny's. And it off. Went to bed. I'm like, oh, okay. When you're married, you can let the farts fly. Hey, Yes.
Did that turn your TV on?
It turned the TV on. It did. So that's.
Where was the microphone?
What?
Where was the microphone on the clapper?
I don't know. Or it was loud enough that it hurt it. So, oh my gosh. Map from Dora. I stole a map from Dora the Explorer. Hola, soy Dora. Can you say fuck up? I apologize.
Oh,
Chris.
Spudge, you got flowers from Chris.
Well, la-di-da, I feel I get the vapors. I'm getting horny for you, Chris. That's right. I'm not that kind of guy, but thank you so much.
Hey, you're breaking up.
What did I?
Yeah.
Is it something I did?
No, you're
cutting out
all
on
of a
us.
sudden you just go blank. I mean, it's a perfect sound.
Fuck you.
But
Thank you. So anyway, thank you, Chris, for the.
There he went again.
yeah.
He gone.
Are you sure?
He's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you cutting out on us a little bit.
I don't.
Check your microphone. Check
My
your
hands.
connection.
I put my hand in the air because I just don't care. I'm not touching anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't go back on it. How you doing today, Alice?
I'm doing better after my nap and coffee and vodka and Dr. Pepper.
Like you're sitting there moaning all that shit. Like wow, like those are orgasmic belches and.
They are, baby. That's
Yeah,
as good as an orgasm.
And like one time it says excellent, then it says poor. So I don't know. There it goes again. I don't know what's going on. Hang on.
Nathan. And that's what we heard.
Nathan. God damn it.
We heard Nate.
He went blank again.
No.
Are you shaking your head?
No, I'm not. I'm just having it's the signal's acting weird for some reason. Look
Again.
Let's see if we can get him in. It says excellent. I'm like, God damn it! What the fuck was that? Oh, it just Chris says he's trying to call it. Yeah, that's weird. What the fuck is going on? Hello.
Well,
Hello?
we're here. You're in and out. You're yo-yoing.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop the episode. I'm gonna resend a link, and keeps popping up. Excellent pour. So I will resend a link. Everybody, let me just fix this. Stand by.
Just y'all come back to us on Podbean. Follow us and share, like. We may
Okay,
have to.
How about now?
Well, keep talking.
We
We'll
don't
see.
know till we keep going.
Okay, can you hear me now? Because I pressed the button on the top.
We can hear you for the moment. Let's move along.
Okay, Gary, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Fine.
Fine. You spelt it correctly. It's awesome. I'm
Public
proud of you,
school, buddy.
Public school. All right. See, I think what the problem was is that I know the last time we had an issue, I sent an email to Podbean, and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on? This is not cool." And they're like, "Well, there's an issue. Press that refresh on the screen," and it looks like it's working. So let's get on to it. I can hear my kids laughing around in another room, which is fantastic because they're quiet like that. So I was on Reddit earlier this week, and I found nothing_here1 posted, "What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard?" And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna read what was said on the comment, but I want to hear, like, let's start off with Gary. Gary, what is the dumbest thing you've ever heard? And I swear to God, if it includes me, I will backhand you.
You better get your hand ready, motherfucker.
Fuck you. Oh, the ghost said Buzz's voice is my answer. Wow.
Nice,
Wow,
Ghost. Yes.
Ghost.
I like to fuck with people physically and mentally.
Wow. I'd expect that from Gary, but go ahead, Gary.
Whatever comes out of your mouth runs
Fuck
a very
you.
close second.
He agrees with Ghost. Yeah.
Fucking shit. Well, I think the dumbest thing I've ever heard has to be somebody that thinks that something is fact when you know for damn sure it's not. Like, like they're like, "Oh, the world's flat," or
It isn't.
it's not. It's round. It's round. It's a little bumpy.
Wouldn't the water fall out then?
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't it be? But no, it's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard is when somebody is so set that what they're saying is fact when they have no evidence. They could say,
I'll agree with that.
I know. It's like,
That's what I said.
Yeah. What about you, Alice? What's the dumbest thing that you've ever heard?
I've heard so much dumb shit, I can't put a thumb on anything right now.
Well, give us one story.
The dumbest shit I ever heard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really can't. I'm blank.
Yeah.
Brain dead.
Oh my gosh, Misfits, if you are brain dead and want to find a place of like-minded people, hello. We are just as brain dead. The person, VNG Chrome posted, I drive for Uber on the weekends, and one time a girl who was in her late 20s told me that I was making her feel uncomfortable. I haven't said a word the whole trip, so I asked how I could make the situation better. She said she didn't like how I kept, quote, playing with the fidget stick in the middle of my car. I drive manual. She then told me that I didn't need to use it because, quote, her car didn't have that, and claimed to be a mechanic. So apparently, if you have a manual car, you don't have to use that, what did she call it? Fidget thingy, because you don't have to use that on an automatic. That's the
Okay.
dumbest thing that somebody said.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's probably driving an electric vehicle.
Oh, do you have anything against electric?
There's a
I
lot
think-
of positive and negative about that. Because they use coal to help produce electricity. So, and the cost of that versus gasoline, I believe what I read is it costs more, actually.
We have somebody joining us right now, the man that gave us the clap, Chris.
Hey,
Chris. Chris,
Good
can I?
evening, everyone. Good evening.
How you doing, Chris?
All right. All right.
So, what I want to know from you, Chris, are you for or are you against electric cars?
No, against. Full-heartedly, currently.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, people don't realize that the production, I think that even the math suggests that it takes 6 years of ownership to break neutral from your carbon footprint, only because of where the lithium comes from, the batteries, et cetera, the amount of carbon produced to make one. And then you're running it off the electric grid, which is cool. So it's silly. It really is just silly.
I think that it is an alternative with how people feel that, gas prices are high, can't afford a gallon of gas like you used to. So I'm going to go, no, don't giggle at me because, I can't afford to go to my group orgy anymore. So I'm going to get myself a you know what I mean? I'm just so flabbergasted. I just can't think straight. I mean, call me crazy, but I think the best thing that we could do, and shut up, Gary, don't call me crazy. I think that the smartest idea for a car that we could do is have it ran, hear me out, have it fueled by flatulence. And
Amen.
Think about it. Get sponsored by Taco Bell. And, it's the fuel. You're going there, you buy a chalupa, a gordito, or a beefy 5-layer burrito. You build up that gas. Or you come over to my house and eat my chili. It'll give you gas. And, 5 miles to the gallon, this kind of shit. You could go cross country on one of my bean burritos.
Hold on, I gotta fill up the gas tank. Oh, we're good. 100 miles.
And you don't have to worry about people siphoning your gas. Well, what are they going to do? Shove up? Never mind.
Well, there's several factors, happening here. Obviously, it's the feel good. That's what we're working on currently. It's the feels good. Oh, I'm doing something better for the environment, but you're not. The infrastructure can't handle it. Charging at home. Where are you going to charge at? Certain states obviously, have a better infrastructure for charging your vehicles, and that's going to be the same thing for anything. Hydrogen is one of the most abundant, sources on the planet, but we don't have the technology or the infrastructure to do that either. Mazda is actually coming out with a new engine very soon that is extremely efficient, and will actually be better to purchase as a dinosaur eating, fossil fuel drinking vehicle than a Tesla over the long haul. Because all these things, anything you buy, even cars that get 50 miles to a gallon, there's an offset there from anything that you do. Just like the hot topic of vegetarianism is way worse for the environment than meat eaters, because digging up the soil to plant releases way more carbon in just doing that one single action than you offset. than cows' farts. How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did y'all see that human meat website?
Wait, what?
Yes, cannibalism. Been seeing it on running across it on TikTok.
Tastes like chicken.
Fuck.
Yeah, cannibalism.
I apologize, but I just want to say, Chris, you have the voice for podcasting.
Definitely.
Face for radio. Amen.
I know, we got it. I mean, I've got the voice for silent film, but that's at least what Gary told me. Have you ever thought about doing a podcast, Chris?
I have not. No.
You have that voice, or like for like public radio, or like it's 3 o'clock in the at night.
Definitely,
And-
yes.
You're
maybe
listening to
doing-
the soothing sounds of the 70s.
See, there you go. That's it, right there.
I just picture like
You fucking nailed it.
or doing like one of those like sexual books, like voiceover reading. And
Oh
she's-
Lord.
And he slowly took off her chastity.
Now look,
belt and
I've
some-
already called him at 4 o'clock in the morning, so you know.
She showed me her toilet on accident.
What?
I'll let her explain that one.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead, because there's
I
so
won't-
much about Alice that I do not know that I hear from somebody else. Go right ahead, Alice.
I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep, and I thought I'd check my messages. And when you go to scroll, you know, I accidentally hit the phone at the top, and it dialed our entire room. Chris and I and another friend and 4 or 5 others is in the same room. So I'm literally calling everybody at 4 o'clock. No, it was about 2 o'clock, wasn't it, Chris?
It was early. I just happened to be up, checking, making sure everybody was okay. I understand, when you got to go number 2, it's dangerous. But at the same time, everything came out okay.
So
I was in the bed with Tat, though, and I'm trying to keep him from hearing what's going on. And I'm trying to smother the phone. I'm trying to hit the button to get it turned off. I couldn't get it turned off. So I haul ass to the bathroom, and yeah, my toilet, bathtub, everything else. I wasn't showing him my face in the middle of the damn night. Hell no. So and I couldn't get it to go off, so I'm whispering in the microphone to keep Tat from hearing me. I'm going, Chris, hang up. Hang up, Chris.
I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So wait. So how do you know Chris?
Through a mutual friend. We're just a group of friends that's been together for a while and enjoy each other's company.
Yep, good people.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's been talking about this podcast forever, and I've been talking about listening to it. And she's like, I got to run. I got to do I'm like, send me the link. And here we are.
Fantastic way. It's I can always rely on Alice to be the the free promotion for the show, and I do appreciate that.
She does love freeways.
Oh my god. Hey, Misfits, Buds here. Just for a reminder that this show is for 18 and older. If you do not like it, then go ahead and fuck off, because we're going to say whatever the fuck we want. Chris, I got to know, what's the stupidest thing that you ever heard?
Oh man. That there's probably a list of 100. Man, I'll just give you one. Like, I got roll up windows in my truck. It's a construction vehicle. I was at the drive-thru, and this girl's looking at me, and I'm making the arm motion, and she's looking at me like I'm whacking off or something. And I'm looking at her like, what are you looking at? And she's like, where's the button? I'm like, what button? She goes, to roll up your window. I'm like, how old are you? Oh my God. Yeah, like, no, they just roll up and down. It was a concept she couldn't quite understand. I was like, yeah, you pull the handle. And she's like, there's not a button. I'm like, there's no button. And well, not only did I feel old, but I bet she felt stupid afterwards.
Oh, I bet. I remember back in the day where you had to, you got good upper arm strength having to roll those windows up. And when it was cold outside and it was frozen, you just, oh God, I remember that.
Really old cars, when the window handle started sticking and you really had to crank that sumbitch to get it moving.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I had a 74 Duster, no power steering. Was power assisted. Basically, anything over 50 miles an hour was easier to steer. But yeah, you build the forearms up on that one.
And God forbid the knob break off.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Then you had that thumb and hand on the door, you know, with the one turn thing.
Oh my gosh, the ghost just said, the voice for silent film and the face for radio. Spud should be neither seen nor heard. Fuck you, ghost. Spuds, then you need to be chronologically and mentally 18. That eliminates you from the show. Wow. Okay.
He speaks the truth.
I'm wondering who this ghost motherfucker is.
I don't know.
He's good.
Okay.
Here's a good one for you guys, real quick, and then I'll let you be and listen. Me and the missus we're out for dinner. We don't get out much, but we're out. We're having a couple bottles of wine with dinner. We're getting giddy, and she's telling me about she's on this construction site, and I'm like, all right. She's like, oh man, I really had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay. And then she's like, so I went into this bathroom, and this blind guy's in there. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why is there a blind guy in the bathroom, right? And she's like, she asks him to leave, and he's like, no, I really got to finish my job. And I'm thinking, this is really weird. So she finishes the story. She's like, she went in the bathroom. So there's a blind guy in the bathroom on a construction site, which made no sense to me whatsoever. She ends up getting him out of the room, and there was no water running to the house. So she drops a thumper dumper right in this toilet, and there is no water in the toilet. So she's freaking the fuck out. She's like, oh man, because she's like, I don't want to use a porta potty. So yeah, she blows this motherfucker up, and she's stinking out the whole house. And I'm like, there's a blind guy. So it turns out the blind guy was actually a guy working on the blinds. So in my mind, right, a blind guy, I'm thinking this guy that can't see. And then she's like, so she had to ask people to get a 5-gallon bucket of water. They're like, what do you need that for? The whole house is stinking, so she could put it in the top and flush the toilet. So in my mind, right, I'm seeing this literally blind guy when she means a guy working on the blinds, putting it in the window in the bathroom. So I start dying laughing. I am dying laughing. And we ended up getting kicked out of the restaurant. They were like, you guys are being way too loud. And we were like, fuck you. Right? Because I'm like, the blind guy. I'm like, why is a blind guy on a construction site? Anyways. But
well, thanks a lot, Chris, for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the show. And yeah, that was
damn.
That was lame. It was way better in my head.
No,
it was great. It was great.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, man. You take it easy.
Love you, Chris.
You know what's funny is that I thought he said blonde, BLONDE.
Yeah, I did too to begin with. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So talking about blondes, or Karens, everybody experiences a Karen from time to time, the stupidest shit. There is a YouTube channel that I had found while I was doing research. It's called August, AUGUST, the Duck. August the Duck, that shared a story about a Karen. Here is the clip.
Do you have meatballs down there somewhere? We don't have it right now. It's meatballs. Right, and it's where? Get a meatball son. I don't have them. Get it. From where? Get it. From where? Try your head off it to make it.
Guys, I have a conspiracy. Now look, you're gonna have to bear with me here for a second, but I think something's going on with Subway. If you search the phrase crazy customer into YouTube, it seems like every single result has something to do with Subway. I started to notice this the other day when I made my video about the Karen not wanting salt or pepper on any of her food, and since then I've been seeing it everywhere. It seems like all of these customer freakout videos are at Subways. I don't know if they're pumping something into the air or if they're putting something into the food, but something is definitely going on here, because if that wasn't the case, I don't think the video we're going to be watching today would have ever been made. This woman right here, in every sense of the phrase, absolutely loses her mind over a meatball sub. I mean, she reacts to them not having any meatball subs in stock like it is truly the worst thing that has ever happened to her. Words really can't even begin to describe the severity of this reaction, so I'm just gonna show you. Please subscribe.
As a part of that, you should have it available all the time. And yet somehow you guys don't ever have it available when someone comes in to order something. But you should have it available. That's the problem. Why don't you have it available?
Okay, so she says they're always out of meatball subs, which I can't really imagine because, I mean, come on. Who orders the meatball sub? We all know that chicken teriyaki is where it's at.
Well,
but if they're always out of meatball subs, why do you keep coming back to this Subway? Learn from the past.
From where can I get to this moment of time? From where can I get to this? Make it before you get on shift.
But where we will get the meatball, we don't have it back there also. We don't
Then get it. If it's actually on your menu up there, then take it off the menu. Then it's going up there that says it's not available.
I truly do not understand what this woman's issue is. If she's fine with the concept of something being unavailable, why does she care how she's told? Whether it be a sign or just the employee telling you, it's the same thing. The sub is not available. Why would a sign be any better?
Put a sign up there that says it's not available. It's not what I want. I'm trying to tell you something. You don't understand, actually. You're just trying to like, calm me down and be like, oh, by the way, blah, blah. It's not what I want. That's not what I want. What I want you to do is, if something's on your menu, then make it available.
I genuinely don't understand how these people are even coherent enough to make it to a restaurant. I mean, how do you even know how to drive with this little brain activity? Does she really think this random worker is in regular contact with the food provider? That he can just make a quick phone call and have 1,000 meatball subs on the ready? And then how entitled do you have to be to think you can make all of these demands and just get your way? Why would they go through all of the trouble of making an extra sign to say they don't have a meatball sub when they can just tell you?
If it's not available, then
I just want a
sign up that
sandwich.
says, by the way, this is not available.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, 6 years. I moved in upstairs 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And 6 years, you have done the same thing for 6 years. I am like, listen, I'm like the nicest person on the planet.
Really? You are the nicest person on the planet? You? The one cussing out
Holy
some poor
shit.
guy at a Subway just trying to make a living over a meatball sub not being in stock? If that's you being nice, I don't want to see you when you're angry.
And like, in like a couple of months, I've been like, no problem, no problem. No problem. But 6 years. 6 years I've lived upstairs.
6 years. 6 fucking years.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God. Gary, we're going to do a little role play here. You're going to be the employee. How would you react to this Karen?
Sorry, we're out of meatballs, and if you ask again, just shut the fuck up.
Damn it.
That is why we need to open up a fast food establishment. We need to do that.
We
Or
need
one
to
of those-
open a fast food establishment?
Fast
Why?
food. Fast food. We could do it. We could do it. Uncontrolled chaos food, or misfits, something like that. Just some weird shit. And we could do it. I believe. But okay, so here's the thing. I've worked fast food. I've worked in the food establishment.
I
If
have
it's
too,
not-
yeah.
Oh, I swear, it causes so much PTSDs.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, you know what I mean." And when you get those people with like, "I want blah blah blah," blah or like, "I'd like a meatball sub," we're out of meatballs. It's as if you started World War III.
Mm-hmm.
For fuck's sake, people need to not get angry over the dumbest shit, and because there are so many more important things to worry about than. For 6 years. I've been here for 6 years. 6 years.
Oh, Lord.
And
what I did when we were out of shit, what I did was cut a piece of cardboard, climbed up on the step stool in the store, and I
Yes.
stuck it over the damn whatever we was out of.
Yes. And that's because she didn't go to public school. She was privately taught.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It sounds like a higher education. I mean, people get pissed off over the dumbest. Like I was on AP News, And by the way, Misfits, if you want to listen to that entire video, you want to watch the entire video, like I said, check him out on YouTube. August the Duck, August the Duck. Just search on YouTube. Karen gets mad at a Subway.
Did he say what state she was from?
No, it didn't. It clearly it doesn't matter where you're from. You're gonna find some of those fucktards no matter where you're at. But Bay City, Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. An argument between two men over a golf game led one golfer to bite the nose off the other in the parking lot of a casino, police said.
Wow.
Over a golf game. Gary, have you ever golfed?
Just a couple times. Not my sport.
At any point, did you ever want to bite the nose off of somebody because you were angry over the game?
No.
Exactly.
I ain't never wanted to bite nobody's nose off. I lost $150 when Tyson did what he did.
What the? Wait. Story time. What you talking about, Alice?
What? Really? You don't know about Tyson biting Butler's ear off?
Oh, you lost money because of that?
Yeah, see, we used to do a pay-per-view here at my house, and everybody'd bring snacks and beer and stuff, and we paid for the pay-per-view. So we actually made money off of it. I laid down $150 on that fight. I never watched boxing again.
Oh,
I quit.
She went cold turkey for
I
8
did, Tyson.
years. For 8 years. 8 years.
Tyson was my man. I had been on his side the whole time.
And she's the nicest person, Misfits. She's the nicest person. Oh my gosh. The nose was not found as the victim was taken to the hospital, WXXV TV reported. Mark Wells, 51, of Biloxi, initially
Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah,
Potato,
that's my neck of the woods.
Shut up.
My neck of the woods. Loved by St. Louis.
Fled the scene in Tulsa before turning himself in. Bay St. Louis Police Chief Toby Schwartz said in a news release. Officers responding to the complaint of an assault at the Hollywood Casino had arrived to find a victim with a disfiguring facial injury. The statement said, quote, "The investigation determined that suspect Mark Curtis Wells bit the nose off the victim." Schwartz said officers were told that Wells and the victim had been arguing throughout the day over a golf game they played at the resort's course. Wells was charged with felony mayhem and booked on into the Hancock County Jail, where he paid the required 10% of a $50,000 bond himself and walked out within the hour.
Man.
That is just...
Holy shit. Bay St. Louis is one of my favorite places. Did he throw it out, by the way, behind a 7-Eleven and they couldn't find it to sew it back on?
For 5 years. 5 years. And he's the nicest person ever. They could have at least put a disclaimer saying that the game is so stressful you might bite off a nose. But no.
Oh, I think it was probably a bad bet.
I bet. I can hear screaming going on in the other room because what I did is I put Nathan and Bailey into Bailey's room. I'm like, okay, Daddy's going to be starting his show soon. Both of you shut up. Keep quiet.
You've been on it.
They clearly don't listen. Hopefully nobody bit off anybody's nose, or maybe they're getting angry over Nipples subs. For fuck's sake.
I have never been so pissed off. I stomped a motherfucker's ass in Walmart by the Coke machine, but I ain't never been mad enough to bite nothing off of nobody.
I got pissed off. Okay, no, it wasn't me. It was this Karen. We were at a Target. It's like if Walmart had a mentally stable stepchild. Target. not to be confused with Tarjay, the classier broad. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay, there goes that joke.
Focus.
No!
Reel it in.
Squirrel! I'm in the mood for a meatball sub from Subway and a nibble off of somebody's nose. And
A nipple off of somebody's nose.
Nibble.
Wait a minute.
Nibble.
A nipple
I
on
said
a nose.
nibble. I said nibble.
Oh, a nibble. I thought you said a nipple off of somebody's
Wow.
nose.
Wow. By the
Halloween
way,
costume.
oh my gosh. Chris, thanks again for giving us the clap. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So we're there, and Bailey, who was 6 at the time, she was 5, and she was one of her moods, and she's screaming bloody murder. This is around the time that we're actually going up there to get my glasses, new glasses for Jenny, new glasses for Nathan, and her aunt came along, so she was getting glasses for herself. And Bailey was just in a feisty mood, and she's screaming bloody murder. And this lady in a not, take it as you want, but she had that lesbian Karen haircut, and she got so pissy, like, will you shut her up? She's ruining my day. And I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off. What are you going to do about it? I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it. I'm like, fuck off. And I'm walking Bailey to the front end to go, take her to the bathroom to calm her down, or take her outside to walk it off and all that stuff. And Bailey was fine. And then we turned around and went back. And I told Jenny, I'm like, oh, I wish you would have been there. She's like, I heard it. It's a good thing I wasn't, because I would have done so much worse than telling her to fuck off. Oh, my gosh. Misfits, what is wrong with society? I say this each... Wow, I can hear bloody murder screaming.
Jet, hey, Misfits, what is wrong with Spud's house?
Exactly.
There's not a door between you and them. That's what's
It was
wrong.
the night before Christmas and all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, but boy, could I hear Bailey screaming like a psychotic mouse. I'm going to step away for a second, so why don't you two just mingle? Misfits, if you like what you hear, be sure to hit that like. Don't forget to follow. You can get... I think... Is everything okay, Nathan?
No, she's a jerk, and I'm mad.
I'll be back.
Boy.
I'll be back.
Okay, you're good. All right. So,
I think
Gary,
you should leave the mic on.
how's your house going, Gary? In Florida. In Florida.
Not good. I blew up at the contractor last week, the new superintendent, the 4th one. And we had a few words, and I sent a snarky email and called the title company. And the title company is directly going to do the mediation between me and the contractor from here on out.
That may be best.
Just, it's now they're giving us a June or July time frame.
Oh, man.
That will put us 2 years and 3 months.
Wow.
So this has been a long, long journey. And once the house is built, I'll probably say more about it. But it's not good. They don't give a shit. Every day is a nice day in Florida, evidently. They don't care to try to improve. So
you're still going through that shit?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I got to send you some pictures of the houses that Chris O'Neill has been working on down in Florida, and they are the most beautiful thing.
What part of Florida? What part of Florida?
Yeah, Florida.
Well, I know. I said what part?
Florida.
Oh, okay. Because you know that I'm going to be going down there.
Map.
It's on a paper map. Transcribe. Yeah, there was a shouting match between Nathan and Bailey, and it was like, I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, Nathan, why don't you just go get Bailey a snack or something? Because we already had dinner. And like, she didn't tell me that. I'm like, she's a verbal person. If she's hungry, she says something. So yeah, Daddy's gonna have a little more alcohol after the show while he writes his book. God damn it.
I think after hearing Chris and speaking about the one and only, I think we need to get a GoPro for Alice.
A what?
You know what a GoPro camera?
No.
A GoPro camera. It's a small camera.
Right, and she
You
can
can hook it-
strap it on her head so when she has these conversations,
Yeah.
that they get a clearer picture of what's going on.
That is a good idea. Jupiter Island. Thank you so much, Chris, for answering what Alice would not. I appreciate it, Chris.
Well, I'm a good friend. See, I don't give people away.
Oh, fine, you're a good friend, but I swear to God, if somebody wanted to do something to me, you'd say, "Oh, here's his phone number, here's his address. He's on this side of the bed."
That's why you ain't told me what yours is.
Oh my gosh. You know, Misfits, I do want to say, next week there will not be an episode. We're actually going to be going up north. We do it every year. No, hear me out. We have traditions. We have traditions every year. Around this time, we go up north. We stay at a hotel. We go swimming. We do some shopping. It's towards holiday season. We actually do the whatever's left of the Christmas shopping. And then let me pull up a calendar.
That actually sounds like fun.
Oh, it is. I love doing it. It's with my mental health problems. I swear, things like taking a trip and this show, it helps so much. So yeah, the 17th there won't be a show. The 24th there won't be a show because I swear to God, if anybody says, "Why isn't there a show?" I will bitch slap you because I refuse to do anything that's.
Are we still talking about doing a New Year's show?
I say New Year's Eve.
I say let's do it.
New Year's
that'll put
Eve.
us at 3 weeks to seeing everybody. So 3 weeks.
Yes. And here's the kicker, people. It's going to be the New Year's Eve show, the last show of 2022. The big question is, will Gary finally admit that he wishes I was the son he never had? Tune in on the next episode, December 31st. Will Gary, a.k.a. Stubby, a.k.a. the new Florida guy, will he admit that he loves me? Will he open up?
I can answer that now.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Tune in next time. Right there.
Shut up. Tune in next time. I had to mute him for this. Tune in next time. Misfits, that is all. I'm sorry, Gary. I just had to do that because you're ruining the fun. I think that's all we got, Misfits. I love the show so much. We are getting close to the end of 2022. I cannot wait until 2023 because I'm the kind of guy that looks at my whiskey glass as half full. And you have to, because if I don't hope for the positive, I will lose my fucking mind.
And if you're like me, if you don't see that vodka bottle if you see it half empty, you're going to be breaking your neck going, "Oh my God, I got to make it a liquor store.
I got to do it. Ted, go give me some more stuff. I need a resupply." Thank you so much to each and every one of you that tune in and listen to the show. If you like what you hear, do us a favor. Share it on social media. You can follow us on Twitter at GetUncontrolled. ChaosPod.net is our website for each and every social media way to check out the show. To support the show from social media. We have merch and all that stuff. But, yeah, that is all we've got.
Hope to see y'all New Year's Eve.
We hope. Take it easy, everybody. Remember, friends don't let friends act normal.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Woohoo!
We'll see you all next time. Later. I love you, Gary.
Later.
He still didn't say it, that fucking douchebag. He's gonna say it.
Hey.
What?
It'll never happen.
Fuck off.
Merry
bitch.
Christmas and Happy New Year, guys.
Later.
Later.